Cool. I am. Oh, my camera's kind of all messed up in this mode. I forgot. All right, we are live. So what I figured I'd do is I'll just to go through the motions. I'll grab all the units for the thing for the teams. So we'll go here, and we'll just need to probably do this twice to load both teams. But you just pull the cards over to the middle here to assign them. 1, 2, 3, 1. Is that right? Yep. There we go. There's one of them. I'm just gonna save this so I have it. Team. And then we'll do the same thing for the Zren one. So we'll just go through the process again. Like this. And then we'll have 2 teams to play with. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Cool. And then we'll just load the full game and load those teams in. United Wargamer, what's up, dude? How's it going? Nice to see you. So we're playing some Breachstorm today. I'm here with a friend of mine, and what we're gonna do is do a little learning game. I'll be red, I guess. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna play Tactical Ops. We'll play. Let me know if this loads for you. If I load these terrain features, does that work?
I can see the terrain features.
Okay. Oh, also it doesn't seem to be going. All right, that was a new one, but we'll just load this one. Cool. Oops. That's weird. It's being strange. Let me just reload real quick.
No problem.
I play tactical. I play this, and then we go confirm. Yeah, that was weird. It didn't pop up with a confirm button. All right, we fixed that. We figured it out. So do you know which faction you want to play? Zren or Homeworld? So Zren's gonna be more close combat oriented. They have sort of. They're much more like movement oriented and like aggressive.
Yeah. That was my guess based on what I remembered from playing
way back in the day.
Yeah. Playing the prototype of this that we made with little clay Sculpey back in the day. Oh boy.
Mothme, that's the when I named the map, that was an explicit inspiration. The only reason we built this base in a box can is because they have the base over there. The only reason they built a base over there is because we built a base over here.
And if we left today, they took our base, they'd have 2 bases in the middle.
Yeah, box can in the middle of nowhere.
The pre-YouTube days when they had their own website.
Classic. Jesus. Holy shit. What an ancient time. Yeah, and so Homeworld's gonna be they're more like range oriented. They're kind of like combo-y. They like doing wombo combos.
I'll play with the kitty cats.
All right.
That's what I played way back in the day. This is probably a bad idea based on my usual strategies is to play defensive, but I'll try the fling myself into melee combat.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
So they do play like a little bit, I guess like more. It's not like sort of like orcs, like all aggression all the time kind of thing, because what they have so their mechanics called Fury. They get tokens that they can spend to make extra melee attacks, And they do that by one of the main ways you do that is by losing models. And so typically what they want to do is like lose models in proximity to one another.
Gotcha.
So you want to play like as a group, and they sort of like maneuver around. So cool. So you'll be Sren. We'll just make them. I guess we'll make them purple because you're your purple color right now, and then my guys will be red. And then what we'll do is we'll just roll for right now. Who's going to be attacker and defender? So I'm going to roll a die. I got a 5, and then if you want to hit the 1 button there, you get a 6.
I got a 6.
So you can choose to either attack or defend. What we're gonna do, there's like a starter mission, which is just like a very simple set of missions that we'll play through. But the benefit of attacking is that you get to go first, which is relatively powerful. You also get to set up the first terrain feature. However, the attacking mission is typically slightly more difficult than the defending mission.
Gotcha.
There's some benefits like when you like build a list with missions in it. So when you construct a list, you'll have 2 defense and 2 attack missions. The attacker also has to declare their mission first, so the defender will be able to respond knowing what the attacker is trying to do. So there's a bit of a benefit for the defender there too.
Yeah. All right. Let's make this as difficult for me as possible. I'll be the attacker.
Fair enough. I like that. All right. So what we're gonna do is, I will put you over here. So we're going to find the data sabotage mission. And then we're gonna click setup. Like that. Those are your objectives.
Oh.
And then on my side, we're gonna find the data security mission. So these are basically the reason that we put these as like the starter mission is that the objectives are very similar. They're a little different. The parameters are very slightly easier for me than they are for you, but they're also my objectives are like very marginally closer to my deployment zone. But they are pretty similar. All right. Now we're gonna set up terrain features. So these are all the terrain features down at the bottom here. You can because you're the attacker, you get to start. You can pick up a terrain feature and place it anywhere in the combat zone. It can't be within 2 inches of another terrain feature, including these objective markers, which are considered terrain. And it cannot be within
the red.
Correct. Yeah, and it can't be within 6 inches of the table edge. So this is a 6-inch zone here, so you can have the template.
Is this a 6-inch zone? Okay, so
yeah, so you can have the template be like that, but you can't have it. You don't have to worry about the red zone when you're overlapping the side, but if they don't overlap like that, then you're good for the 2-inch one. The important pieces of terrain are obviously the buildings, the obstructions, as well as the forest. So the obscuring terrain. The obscuring terrain basically like blocks line of sight, but it doesn't impede movement. It's very helpful if you are a melee person. The buildings block line of sight and movement, so you can hide behind them and they give you cover, but can't go through them unless you have special abilities, which we don't in the starter set. The difficult terrain also does not protect you at all, but slows you down. So that one's typically bad for you.
Yeah.
So like filling the middle of the table with things that block line of sight is generally good for your faction.
Like this.
Yes. And our deployment zones are going to be here and here. I can, in fact, if this will let me, I can show you. That's what our deployment zones look like.
Yeah.
So this would have to not overlap the red border there. The red bit, because you have to be 2 inches away.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I'm looking at the wrong angle. I should be looking like top down.
If you press
diagonal angle.
If you press P, you can cycle through camera modes, and there is a top down that's just like linear top down. So it doesn't.
I was looking at a diagonal angle and was like, I've lined this up perfectly, and then I let go and was like, oh no, wait.
Is there a tactical marine equivalent?
There is. Wrong.
There is indeed. It's this guy. These are M-Tank riflemen. They are the basic duders of my faction. The very basic boys. Cool.
Got my obscuring terrain piece down.
Sounds good. And then I will place a terrain feature. I think I will give you this difficult terrain. Do you like it? It's just for you. All for you.
Thanks, I hate
it. Now it's over to you. Yeah. That, like, here might be good. And then you can sort of use that to push up, yeah.
Can I fit that in there?
Yep. Looks like that's good.
I think that's touching the... Maybe not. Maybe once I let go. Yeah, once I let go and I don't have the purple border on it, it does in fact fit. Okay.
Yep. Can give that. Or I could take it and hide behind it. But then I can't get as to my objective as easily. I don't really want that. We can also do this. I'll give you this one. So this is good because the terrain template itself doesn't overlap the edge zone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay. Because the edge zone only cares about the terrain template. Oops, I bumped that. And then this will be like this. Okay.
All right.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, this is my game. I helped design it. Or I did a lot of the design, in fact. My friend Zach and I are the sort of co-conspirators. We are currently going through the deployment. We're going to be playing the starter set today, just as a bit of a learning experience. So if you guys have not played it yet,
trying to figure out if
then this is a good game to watch. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, it kind of like breaks up my formation a little bit, which would be good.
That's kind of what I was hoping it would do, is kind of like separate your objectives from each other, so like you can't
the other thing
be on
that,
both of them and provide fire support.
You could also put it back here. I don't think it would be the worst thing ever because it would give you line of sight blocking to your back line.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea either.
So
because like you're going to be deploying over.
It's helpful in either way.
Yeah.
In either
the rough terrain isn't providing any sort of cover.
Right, the rough terrain is only bad
whole
for you.
thing.
The obscuring terrain is basically only good for you, and the rough terrain's only bad for you. And then the obstructions are theoretically like sort of neutral.
Yeah, so if we put that like...
So the cool thing about this game, chat, is that it has the terrain placement is part of the strategy, as well as the mission selection. That's all sort of included in the players have control over that. I'm just going to put this guy here, I think. So the low terrain, you can move over. You can't overlap it. You can't end movements overlapping it, but you can move over it freely, and it gives you cover. Mm-hmm. So it protects you like if you're behind it, but it doesn't block movement. And it doesn't block line of sight.
Can't quite fit that in there.
Yeah, you could put this guy.
Oh, yeah,
You want to? He's a skinny boy.
There. Yeah, nice and skinny.
Nice and skinny.
Oh, yeah, and I can also go a bit lower with him.
And so this is the mission that's included in the starter set. Normally, if we played the full mission, the full mode, we would go through and like select these objective cards when we built our list, and that would be part of the list building step. But for this is like the introductory game, and this is like sort of what is recommended. All right, so this is my last pick. I think I'm just gonna put a thing back here. Your guns aren't like amazing, but they do have like a phenomenally damaging critical hit, and so if I stand out in the open and just let you hit me, I actually just die really fast.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful about how close I get. If I go here, I can hide back here. Yeah, that's something cool. Do that. And then you have one more.
Yep.
Sweet.
Drop that over there.
Yep. Seems good. So we're going to click begin deployment, and that will turn all the terrain into physical objects and give us our deployment zones. Look at that. Mm-hmm. So as the attacker, I deploy all my models first, and I get to activate first, so I'm just going to sort of put them in the middle.
You're defender. We just went over this.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was I saw red and I was like, oh. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. Red is traditionally the attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're so right. You're a defender, or you are a attacker.
Okay.
So you'll put your units down. You do get to activate first, so you can deploy kind of aggressively. So like for example, you could put people like over here, knowing that you can activate them and get them into cover or to the objectives on turn 1.
Yeah.
Or like behind this thing early.
Yeah. Where from here can I see my cards? Because I haven't gotten to look at these cards yet, and don't for these units yet.
Oh, I didn't grab the cards. Yeah. Let me see if I can grab those. That's my bad. I should have pulled them out when we saved them. I should have them and be able to get them in here. Actually, not sure how they appear. It's a good question. I might have to back out and save them separately because I forgot to. What I'll do?
Not the end of the world.
Yeah. Is I can save this and then just relaunch it. So what I'll do is go back to the team builder, and we'll grab you your cards. You have these guys, these guys. You do have 2 of them, but their cards are identical. And then we'll do the same for mine. It's interesting I can't... Oh, I know why I couldn't access those from the beginning. I know what's up. Just go through this process again. Cool. And then I'll just load back in. Neat.
Seems to have forgotten the last bits of terrain placements. It forgot 3 of the terrain deployments.
Oh, because that... Sorry, yeah, that's because I loaded the autosave, not the actual save. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, weird. It like regressed our button a turn. That's okay. Cool. So here are your cards, and here are my cards. And if you want, I can give you a copy of my cards so you can reference them if you like. So you have 2 officers. Yep. There's Farak, and then you have your pack leader. So the pack leader is a little bit more ranged. He's like a bit of a support guy. And he has like a powerful aura he can do. Farak's kind of like a melee duelist. The Dream Speakers can generate you Fury, and then when your guys die with Fury on them, they can move the Fury around. So they're like sort of Fury, like they're like an economic engine almost for Fury tokens. The other benefit is that they just have really good melee attack. So they're also sometimes good at stabbing. And then the Pack Warriors are mostly like your mooks. You send them out to go do objectives and stuff, and then they die and you get Fury and you're happy. Usually is how that works.
All right.
So during the first turn, you're probably going to activate like one, like the officer and like 1 or 2 other people. So if you put like everyone out on the line, then I could shoot some of them, which would be sad. But if you plan your first activation out and you know that you're going to be able to like get your first officer and like an infantry or 2 into a good spot, then you can sort of deploy them in the front.
How do I flip over the objective cards so I can read what I'm supposed to do with it?
Press F.
F. There we go.
Ta-da.
Okay. Right. probably going to have to constantly ask you about controls because this is
for sure
game in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I've been in Tabletop Simulator once or twice before. I've played this game.
Interacts.
A couple of times. So just talking to Chad here, the objective cards have unique mission parameters for both players. Because we're playing the starter mission, the objectives are very similar because we try to keep things kind of straightforward. Except that mine are like very marginally easier. I have some easier like radius to my objectives that I need to score. But basically, like we both have computer terminals that we have to hack and control. And we will get points as long as we control them and have units near them, basically. So the goal is to be able to do that and then push your opponent off their objective. And there's a threshold. Once you get to 10 victory points, that's the point at which you can start winning.
With them being close to them. 6 inches for you, 3 inches for me.
Yeah.
And what defines a hacked or secured data terminal? Is that what interacting with them does?
Yep. Yeah,
that's changed there.
That's described here, basically. So when you interact with them, they become hacked. If I interact with yours, I can unhack them. And I have the same mechanic, but mine's called secured and unsecured.
Understandable. Okay.
Yep. So we have this. That's why it's a starter mission. Our mechanic is essentially the same for the objectives.
Okay.
And then the goal is to get at least 10 victory points. Each of our missions can score 4 per round, so it'll take at least 3 rounds to do that. And if you get 10 victory points and have more than your opponent at the end of a round, then you win.
Yep. All right.
Cathartic Moose, thank you for the follow. So I can deploy anywhere in the red. So if I wanted to, because you can't activate basically everyone turn 1. Like I could set up on the line and probably hit 1/2 of these guys. If you wanted to, you could keep some of them behind this, and then I can't hit them behind the structure.
Yeah. Wait. I've got. Yeah, I can't activate everyone turn 1. I'm just thinking about sort of who's activating with who, because it's. Or did I misread something initially? I thought it was. Is it like once I activate one of the field officers, they get to activate up to 3 other people basically before any one of your side goes, or did I miss?
Right, that's correct. So you can activate potentially 1 field officer and up to 3 infantry because you have 3 order value. There are also other things you can do with orders. So you have abilities on the back of the card that you can spend order tokens on. It just has a picture of the order token. So you don't always want to activate the full 3. And then the other thing is that you can spend 2 orders to gain an asset point, which is you can use this reroll attacks and stuff, basically. That's helpful dice fixing.
Gotcha.
Cathartic Moose, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So my faction's going to be... this faction's sort of the ranged faction, as you can tell by all the big machine guns. But our mechanic is that the more that we shoot at a target, the more accurate we get while shooting it, so the more damage we do. Also, I just realized I spawned too many of one of the cards. We'll just do that. And my cat's here. What? Hello, kitty. Yeah. Can I show you something really cool, chat? You get to see my my skulls box in the background. I've been working on this thing. This was kind of an idea I had ages ago, and I hadn't been able to do it until now. But now I have this cool bamboo printer. Look at him go. I'm working on this thing, which is a proxy base system for 40K, because I think one thing that people don't use is proxy bases. And so this is a 130 mil proxy base, but it has slots where you can snap in up to 60 mil proxy bases, and then I have another one that's 160 mil proxy base, so like defiler size, that has 80 through 100 millimeter proxy bases. And the idea is that this is gonna like snap into that, and then it'll just all be one big brick. So you just have like these bases all snap together, and they include all the bases from 25 up to 160 mil. And that's what I've been working on the last couple hours, which has been fun. All right, sounds good. Yep, that looks pretty solid. I will deploy my guys. What I don't want to do is get lit up immediately on turn 1. So I'm going to... I'll keep a gunner back here. A rifleman there. I'll keep a gunner over here. And I'll keep my officers in the middle. That seems okay for now. A rifleman and a rifleman. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll stack up on the wall here. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay, cool. Now that our deployment is done, we can click start round 1, which will start round 1. There you go. Now we both have some models with abilities or a special role called preparation, which is on the back of their card, but it's also indicated by a little asterisk on their action value. And that means that you start each round with one action token. I'll just give an action token. So Farak has that. Yeah. And then also my support gunners have that. And that basically indicates that they have a reactive ability. So it's an ability called an interrupt. Farak has rejoinder. Mm-hmm. And it's an ability you can't normally use. You can only use in response to this trigger.
Yep.
Okay. So she gets to fuck with you if you move near her. My guys can do like Overwatch essentially. So if you move within 12 in their line of sight, they can shoot you during your turn. Gotcha. And the support gunners, like I said, the section's all about like doing weird combo stuff. The support gunners can apply debuff tokens to you with their shot, so they can like slow you down or make it easier to hit. So sometimes if you're like running at me, I can like slow you, then shoot like a tracer round at you. Then my next activation's like better. So they're counterplaying them is like a lot of the way you beat this faction, at least if they're playing like support gunner builds.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you said Fury tokens let me make more melee attacks?
Yes. Yeah, you spend them to make a melee attack. So you basically like pay the cost of either attack or assault with the Fury token instead of an action.
Okay.
And the other thing about Fury is that unlike most other tokens, it persists until you spend it. So you can stack Fury on people infinitely. So in some cases you can have like we were playing a cooperative game where we had one of their characters, Kashpara, we had him with 10 Fury tokens. Which was good because his stats improved the more Fury tokens he has. So he went insane. Mosme, what's my favorite Pokemon? That's a good question. I think my favorite Pokemon is... So I have the OG Kakuna had like the coolest card art. And it sounds silly, but it was like a 3D render. Look at this guy. I loved him. I thought he was so neat. But I also had a dragon. What was it? Dragonite? What was the one that was like... Yeah, Dragonite. I had a Dragonite when I was a kid, and I liked that. Yeah. So it's your turn to activate. So you pick a field officer.
Yeah. To go with. How close to the objective do you have to be to interact with it again?
Touching it.
Touching it. Okay, I was pretty sure that was the case. Just wanted to double check. And it's 3 inches for... how do I bring up the ruler?
If you press tab and you hold it,
okay,
then it measures. And if you measure while you're hovering over a model, it will snap to their base. So you always measure from the model. Oh, also, these guys can be fun little computers. Oops. Now, these are considered low terrain as well, so these will provide cover.
Okay.
And you can't stand on top of them.
Very important.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's start with Farrak, which is going to get 2 more.
I just thought the card art was cool when I was a kid. I was like, I played maybe one game of Pokemon as a kid. I just thought the cards were neat. And so I got whichever card was cooler.
And then 3 order tokens. Okay. Yeah, I think step 1, we spend the order token to have this guy move.
I know how to fix my camera actually, so I don't have to keep moving it.
Let me make sure
I don't think I'm gonna do it right now, but I do know
can
how
move
to do it.
cross as long as I don't finish in it, right? With the low cover?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Yep. So moving costs you 1 action, and then it just moves your value. So there you go.
And
boom.
Right, yeah, he gets and because I activated him, he got 3 tokens, and I just spent 1 of them to go move him.
And the neat thing we can do in Tabletop Simulator is when you activate a person, if you have a numpad and you press numpad 1, it indicates them as being activated. Yep. And then you activate that guy. And at the end of your activation, you hit it again, and then they turn red, so to know that they've already gone.
Good. All right. I then spend another token to interact with this.
Cool. So we'll just put
so that it is hacked.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. And trying to decide if I want to stay in cover there or want to run into the obscuring terrain. I think cover's better.
Yeah, the obscuring terrain will block line of sight if you're not within it. So if you stay behind it, it'll protect you like it was a building almost.
Okay, so I've got.
So you can
I'm safe from everything in sort of this direction.
I can also push forward, but like I'll have to get up in your grill, so you're like probably fine with that. So what you can do is the Pack Warriors have a special ability called For Honor. If you look at the back of their card, it gives them a little baby move, only 3 inches, but it says that if you kill them, then you get more fury. Basically.
Okay. So I get extra fury. Okay, if they do the For Honor.
It's like worse than a regular move, but they're like, witness me, and they like spray this spray that in their mouth, and then if they like die gloriously in the next round, then everyone's like sick. That was awesome. For the Chad.
So 3 inches. So yeah, I could get into the obscuring terrain with that.
Yeah. And I don't think you need to right now. You could just stand behind it. It's probably fine.
We'll do that later.
You're like staging.
Okay. Yep.
So when you move, to be clear, you don't have to move like the full distance. You can move up to any distance. So you could just like end up right there if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nobody I can see from here. Right down. I've also got Storm with them. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times like the play pattern is like you'll get to sometimes you'll like For Honor to get closer to somebody, then Storm to get closer and shoot them, then Assault into melee. You just like do all 3. You sequence all 3 together. So like the danger zone is 7 inches where they can Storm, then Assault, and like the extra danger zone is like 10 because then they could For Honor, Storm, Assault.
Okay. I don't think I need his other action in that case. That feels a bit wasteful. But I don't really want to move him any further. He's good where he is. Alright, so I guess I'm done with him. And we'll remove the action token then, because those don't stick around.
Yep. So you might as well For Honor. Even if you don't spend the movement.
Yeah, well, For Honor and not move, just in case, like, like blitz him somehow.
So it was like move, do the thing. It also it works until he activates next. So you could like hold him until the end of next turn. So you could actually like get the effect for longer and like give me more chances to trigger it, basically.
Yeah. Do we have a 4 honor token? Or
I don't, but we can give him like a little tiny marker. We'll just give him a little one of these so we remember. Boop. And we can rename it. For honor.
Yep. All right.
We made a token pack back in the day that had a cool little like For Honor. It was like a standee. But we stopped making it. It was very expensive.
That is a very long range you have on your.
It is. Mine. What a long range you have. Don't come towards my objective. That's mine. You can't have it. To be clear as well, if your infantry aren't ordered, they'll activate by themselves at the end. They just won't get their bonus actions.
They just don't get the bonus, yeah.
There is a way to get them the bonus action back by spending an asset point when they activate by themselves. So that is to say that like you shouldn't feel obligated to order all your infantry every turn if you don't really need to. If you're like they're not doing, if I activated them now, I'm not doing anything. Like you might as well hold off and just get a more impactful, even though it's like less action economical activation later. What's up, cat? You want to visit? No. You just want to complain? Here's some of the other stuff that I've been making on my printer. I'm going to do a little thing on like accessories, printable accessories for tabletop gaming. I made a command point tracker for 40K. I put a green thing on one side because that will be my side. But it just marks command points. I thought that was neat. I liked it. Okay. But I started making trackers for just printing.
I'm gonna
already existing.
And I'm gonna spend
but wound trackers
to activate this stream speaker.
And these ones are cool because once you twist them, they count to 10. Oop, there you go. 10. So that was neat.
What's his move?
I've made a really small one, but I didn't like this one as much. I'm gonna see if they have this one with like a single number on it for like sub 10 wounders.
A little bit first.
But this one's a little bit hard to read because it's so small.
So that you can
I didn't like it
around the cover.
But it's like the size of a quarter. It's tiny.
There we go.
But my printer's been.
Oops, but I get stuck in
going crazy.
I got stuck in tab mode.
Oh, press F1.
F1. There we go. Yep. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're just toggles on the side, so you can get stuck in like the measurement or the or the grab or the other ones, the other modes.
Yeah.
I'm being attacked by cats.
Right. So I get him up there with the first move. I didn't grab him as action tokens. And I'm gonna keep pinging things with tab instead of flipping them over every time.
Oh, sure. So the brain is a psychokinetic point. They have.
He's got 2 of those.
Yeah, they have 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not spending all your actions, like you can probably do enrage and then refresh, which costs an action token and gets you a PKP back. It's just like a regular action.
There as an option.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have enough cover and if I want to move further into the obscuring terrain. It's like you can definitely come shoot me from over there. You know what? Let's make that a very dangerous thing. So yeah, let's enrage this pack warrior here.
Mm-hmm.
There's my fury tokens. There's my fury tokens.
Yep.
I need to zoom out of it. There we go. So a fury token for him.
Cool.
And then we'll refresh so that I still have both the PKP.
Love it.
That's both his actions. Then
so you moved and you refresh, or was that 2 moves?
We did 1 move, and then the give him a fury token and then a refresh.
Oh yeah, so The Enrage
Right.
only costs Psychokinetic. It doesn't cost you an action.
Oh, it's only Psychokinetic.
Yeah.
Oh, so he still has that.
Yeah.
Oh.
The common actions all cost 1 action, but any other ability costs whatever it says here.
Gotcha.
So sometimes it'll be like a combination of things, but most often it's like 1 token.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's still got an action token.
Yep.
Good. Huh, I think I probably want to get him into the brain then. Ready to jump out and get people.
So you could hide behind it. Like I don't think there's a reason to be inside it right now. You just let me shoot you for free, basically, from back here. Whereas at least in this way, I have to come over.
It's you can't shoot it if it goes all the way through, but if I'm in it, then
right, exactly. Yeah, I can never draw line of sight entirely
I
through,
still have
but I can draw line of sight into it. Right.
Yeah, I have obstruction, but not.
Yep.
Line of sight blocking. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll put him there. And then I've still got an order.
So you could generate more fury with her.
And I was gonna say, I think I'll drop a fury token on the Dream Speaker.
Yeah.
Within sight.
Yep.
Boop.
Dream Speaker's a good place for it because their melee attack's so good.
Yeah, that got me the other order token. So she's out of orders. I
don't think you can see it, chat. Maybe if we.
Do I want to put her?
No. Inky's like just being a little goombus, a little dingus. She's all flooped over. Like cutie pie. Souped up Dream Speaker is scary.
Melee attack.
That's a spooky guy right there. So I wouldn't feel like too obligated to get hyper aggressive right now.
Yeah.
Like you can. The first turn or so is like jockeying a lot of times. Like we're not necessarily like going crazy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move her a little bit more this way.
Cool.
And I guess if you somehow get very close,
yeah,
then you'll get to stab.
I certainly could run up there. I think I would die, but I could do it. Sweet. So if that's your activation, just hit 1 on these guys so that they
finished
get
activating him, and
perfect.
I'm now done with her.
Now it's my go. Sweet. I'm gonna activate my fire team leader. He's my basic guy. He has 4 actions because he's really cool. And then he has 3 orders. I don't think I want to get some people up to the objective, I think. So what I'll do is I will move 4 inches. I'm a little bit slower, but I have more actions. But I also don't get fury tokens, so my action economy is actually slightly worse than yours. It just it starts as being better. I'm going to spend an order to activate this guy. If I look at his card, I will know that he has 2 + 1 actions. So because he's being ordered, he gets 3 actions. 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 1 to move. You didn't give me anything to shoot at, so I will just move twice, I guess. I go 3. Yeah, I can't see anyone. So, and then I'll interact with this. So I will put a little marker on it to show that it has been secured. And that's his whole turn. Then, I will. I'll spend an order on tactical reposition. So that's my special order. So if I look on the back of my fire team leader, it lets me move all of my MTech units within his radius of 8 inches up to 2 inches. Because you're mostly stabbing.
I've got a very dangerous stabbing guy close to you, and you don't like it.
Do not like. Me no likey. Go here. I go here. Use a preparation token on him. This guy's going to go forward, so now he can see around the corner a little bit. Look out. Put this guy stacked up behind him. Lucas, I guess we'll go over here. It doesn't really matter. And then this guy's like fine. And then what I'll do is I'll just move here and interact with this terminal. Boop. And I have one more action. but or one more order, but I don't really feel like using it right now, so I'm just gonna let it go. And that will be my turn. So we will indicate that I am deactivated, and we have each activated one officer. We're back to you, and you can activate the pack leader.
Yep. Boop. Oh, yeah. Yes, hello, cat. What are you doing there? I cannot help you right now. I am busy. Okay. So, pack leader gets 3 and 3. Is there a way to multi-select instead of clicking and dragging them one at a time?
You can copy and paste. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just like grab one token and like duplicate it a bunch of times.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Useful. Okay.
I don't know if there's a way to select multiple out of an infinite bag, actually.
So, where does your... I don't want... Where does your line of sight wind up?
So it's like this, basically.
Not quite touch it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. How
Unfortunately,
much
how
do
I
get...
sell it, we can draw lines, but how I have the lobby set up, it's like they're really big and annoying. I guess they're not like too big, but my lines.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, oh no, it's not working. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically like that.
Basically like that.
Around the
Yeah.
corner. Yep. So if you like cross the difficult terrain, I'll be able to see you theoretically. But my range is, I guess my range is.
How much does the difficult terrain slow me down?
So each movement that passes through it is reduced by 1 inch. So if you normally move 5 and you touch it, you'd move 4.
Gotcha. So if I get myself sort of to there, then kind of go... I cannot get there without using 3 actions, which is not as helpful. Still sort of helpful, but not what I was hoping.
Oh my god, my loud cat. My loud ass cat is back. Chan, I have the loudest cat of all time.
I can reach that cover, though, and be in cover when you shoot me.
Yeah.
And then he won't have his action.
You can also make... you can probably make it so that I'll be like shooting in... if I shoot over this, I'm obscured as well, so that's -1 dice to my attack roll. He only starts with 3 accuracy, so...
Okay, I only blitzed the rules recently. I thought it said you couldn't be obscured and in cover. You were one or the other.
Right. So if you like move this way and I shoot you, then you would be obscured, and once you touch cover, then you'd be in cover. But cover is better.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think I can reach cover in a single move, and it's not and the shooting happens not like when I hit the 12 inches. It's when the move ends.
Right.
So like I would be in cover, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it's also possible to like jump between like areas of line of sight blocking and stuff to get around it.
Yeah.
It's also important to note that it only triggers on moves, which is not the only type of like reposition you can take around the.
Yeah. There's also
there's pushes and placements.
Yeah.
So storm gives you a movement.
Storm gives you movement. Okay. Do I have any pushes here?
So dodge, their defense here is a push, and then everyone has access to a push by spending a tactical asset. You can push your guy 2 inches. So one thing sometimes you can do is like you can like move to 12.1 and then use the tactical asset to push within 12 and then move up to him. This is like funny stuff. Yeah. Once we get into upgrades and stuff, you can also throw like smoke grenades and things, so you can like block their line of sight and then run up behind them.
Yeah, your job is to get up there. I'm going to activate this guy. And then 1 action token to move him to there, which I think puts him in 12 inches of view.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot you. I don't want to shoot into cover. That seems not ideal.
Okay, in that case, I can then move him
again.
again.
Jump over there. Now I can't see you anymore.
Yeah.
You've deftly dodged my defensive fire.
And then I spend the last action token to activate this one.
Very nice.
And then I activate this guy.
Yep.
Who gets 3 order tokens.
Yep.
And I think, can I? Not quite. What is the
Kid Crew, what's up, dude?
Okay.
Nice to see you. How's it going? How's things over in Kill Team Land? I hope it's going well. I think were you at Adepticon, by the way?
You've got 12 inches out to about there. So I think I'll just use 2 movements. The first one to not quite get there.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
The other one to get to here, so I'm in cover.
Sounds good.
And then he's going to For Honor.
Sounds good.
Because I'm not in range of my own guns.
Not yet.
Will be someday. Okay.
Oh, you didn't make it? That's too bad.
So
that's kind of sweet.
Done.
It's kind of like, it's wild to think about sometimes when you go to like those big, huge events that you're like, man, the hobby is actually this big, you know, and it's like 10,000 people or whatever. Fucking wild. Gonna be a World Championships? Fuck yeah, dude. That's sick. Let's go.
Let's actually. What's his?
What are we thinking?
I'm trying to decide if I want to sort of like move him up to here, so he's a bit closer because he's melee only, and I want him sort of in radius of people.
The Dream Speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing to consider is that like the Dream Speakers represent a lot of passive value. So because they can just continuously generate you Fury the longer they live, like you don't have to play super aggro with them. Getting Fury on Farak is like kind of a big like end game goal because she's your strongest melee attack in this build in the starter set. So just like having a Dream Speaker just tasked to Farak to like sit back and like pipe Fury into her is like pretty good.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I think you're relatively safe in this area, like behind this or over here somewhere. One thing to keep in mind for your faction is that you will almost certainly get to move in response to me shooting at you. So even if you're like sort of out in the open, I'm never gonna be able to like burn my whole activation attacking you unless I get super lucky.
Yeah.
My 3D printer finished doing what it was doing. I'm very proud of it. I'm making little dials.
Yeah. Did it finish making the zhu noises?
It did. It did. Yeah. Finish with the zhu noises. It goes crazy sometimes. This little guy goes insane. Zip, 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 zip.
Okay. Action tokens for
I showed earlier, Chan, but look at this thing I'm making. It's this it's like a proxy base thing. And it's got all the different proxy base sizes from 25 up to this one's up to 60 mil. But I also have one that will also fit 100, 80 to 100,
to drop
and then 160 mil. And they all fit into the 130. And then the idea is the 130 and the 160 are going to like sandwich together, so they keep them all.
Then we'll spend another to refresh.
I'm very proud of it. I'm in the middle of working on it.
And I drop the other one on the pack leader. Go down the PK points.
So the because Unrage is not unlimited, you can only do it once per.
Only do it once per round. Okay.
Yep.
Good. All right. In that case, I think I'll just finish with him and leave him where he is. I don't think I want to move him. I mean, maybe I move him up to sort of be in the same bit of cover as Priestess.
I think that seems fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Boop.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it does put him out of range where he was in range before.
Cool.
All right, so now I've got the pack leader.
You see, a pack leader, like, stacking up over here isn't too bad,
Yeah,
so then you can
that's
shoot this
sort of
lane
what I was
next
thinking,
turn.
so that I could
Yeah.
be able to.
Or you can do, like, something similar here. It depends on, like, how aggro
Yeah,
you want to be. If you want to, like, push me next turn, or if you want to, like, try to just, like, play a longer game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, we'll just move up to here completely, and I don't think. And you know what? He's gonna For Honor just in case. Don't need the other action token for anything else at the moment. I don't think you're going to assassinate my pack leader, but you never know.
Yeah. I think it'll be a little tough. I think what I'm going to try to do
Yeah.
is clear off this guy, maybe. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Sweet.
Boop.
So you are
Oh yeah,
fully
you should have been
activated. So
deactivated.
I'm
I
just
am
doing
fully activated.
Okay. So I just
Yeah.
have Lucas.
Have fun.
Here is Lucas. We're gonna do one of his special orders. So he has two. One of them heals my guys, but that's not relevant right now. The other one is called Advise. So it costs me an order token. So we'll do it instead of ordering, and it will give any infantry that he orders this turn +1 accuracy on their attacks. And then he's going to order this support gunner. So that burns that order token. The support gunners have 1+1 action, so they will only get 2 for being ordered, but because they already have one,
yeah,
then they'll get basically a normal number. However, because their gun is big and heavy and more difficult to maneuver with, they don't storm. So they're actually slightly slower than my riflemen. So he's going to have to spend an action to move to get out into this area to then shoot his gun. Now his gun is very special because he has specialized ammunition. So when he goes to shoot, he chooses either marker, rend, or suppression, and he has that bonus. They're all basically debuffs to you. Marker gives me +1 to hit or +2 to hit you. Rend makes you take +2 damage. Suppression makes you move 2 inches slower. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. There you go, chat. Then I will shoot. So here's the card, folks, for the people who missed it because I was on the wrong shot. I will shoot at this guy who's in cover. I will choose a marker token in case I hit him, and I will roll 4 accuracy because I've been buffed by Lucas. Normally I'd be 3, but he gives me +1 accuracy. So I click this button. Because you are in base contact with a piece of cover, then you are in cover.
Yeah. So the 5 goes away.
This button. Yep. And we get an 8. So what's the evasion on the pack warrior? It's on the front of their card.
Yeah. Their evasion is a 7. So you get a 1.
So I have a 1, and if I look on my support gunner, my support gunner, in fact, hits on a 1.
He does glance on a 1.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Okay. So he hits you for 4 damage. Now you use the defense. So the pack warriors only have 1. They have dodge. That lets you push him 2 inches, which means it's not affected by difficult terrain, but it can't go over stuff. Pushes always stop when they hit anything. And you can reduce the damage, the incoming damage by 1.
Yeah. Any push is going to put me out of cover and would make everything worse for a follow-up shot.
So here's the thing. That is true. You are correct. However, as a counterpoint, if I am going to kill this guy and he dodges back to here, when he dies, he's going to give a trillion fury tokens. So you have a choice. You can stay in cover for as long as you like, or you can try to get back to the team and then get a ton of value out of losing that guy. The choice is yours.
How much was the glancing damage?
Base damage is 4.
Minus
because
1.
you dodge, you would
Okay.
take 3. Yeah, so it's not too much.
Not too much.
And you can set it up so I'm still obscured. So I'll still be -1 accuracy if I shoot over this thing.
The other thing is if I dodge back, I'm not going to have anyone else in 3 inches of this marker, and so I'll lose a victory point.
That
because you're 6 inches
true.
and I'm 3 inches.
That is true.
And he is this guy is not close enough.
But the other assumption is that this guy will live, which, if I'm gonna be reasonable, I'm probably gonna kill him.
Yeah, probably gonna. Okay. Yeah, I think I will dodge back that
Sounds
2
good.
inches into this.
This is,
range.
by the way, I think generally unadvisable. But I'm gonna try to kill your guy so we can go through the we can let you live the dream. So his gun has rapid fire. So after he shoots, he gets to shoot again for free. And I will shoot at this guy. And then I also give him a marker token because that was my ammunition. So I'll shoot at him. The marker token gives me +2 to hit, and I will choose rend now. So I'm gonna roll 3 accuracy, but I'm not gonna drop 1. Oh my god. So I have a 15. The marker token makes it a 17.
-7 from my evasion, so it's a 10.
Yep, and I crit on a 9, so I hit you for 10 damage that time, and you can dodge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was the buttons for reducing?
Oh yeah, should be 2. Yeah, numpad 2 reduces. There you go.
So 3 damage the first time, and then another 10, except it's -1 from the dodge. So it's going to be 9, and then he dodges another 2 inches backwards.
Sounds good. I'm gonna shoot again at this guy and just see what I get. That seems good, but cover removes the highest die. So we have an 11. Your evasion is 7, gives me a 4, which on my chart is 4 damage. I'm gonna see that was marker.
Okay.
And
he's now marked, and he takes 1, 2, 3 damage because of the dodge. He is.
Yep.
I can't. Dodge is a straight line. So
yeah, it's always straight.
Again,
yeah. If you dodge back, this wouldn't be out of cover. Yeah, that one's a little bit.
Yeah.
What you could do is you could get a little cheeky and dodge him this way. But if you like tag the cover, you'll still get it. But then if I shoot him again, he can go to 3 inches here. So you can threaten the
dodge that I can sort of still be diagonally on the cover.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go.
Okay. So cover works if you're in base contact with it. Does it matter which side?
It does, yeah. So a line between our bases has to cross over it. So basically, like the tail of your base has to be like here.
Yeah.
In order for you to get it.
So like
we draw a big band between our bases, and anything in like overlapping that band applies to the attack.
Yeah. So kind of like that. So like ready to get myself.
Yeah, you can dodge in if I shoot you again. So I have to think about it.
Still able to get some cover.
Cool. I will. This is Lucas going. I should mark. Oh, I did already mark. I will order. Let's see. Let's order this guy. He'll get his 2, plus he's being ordered, so +1 action token. And he's going to move. And then do a storm action to peek around this cover here. And we'll shoot this guy.
And go pew pew pew.
Now because a couple things have to happen. Because the support gunner shot you, my faction ability
get the concentrate fire one
is that we put concentrate fire tokens on you. So I get bonus accuracy for everyone else who shoots you. And then this guy is gonna shoot. So I have 3 base accuracy. Lucas gives me +1, and the concentrate fire token gives me +1. And then the marker token will give me +2 to the result. Which is good because I didn't roll that well. Fortunately for me, the difficult terrain doesn't provide you any defense. And if I'm touching a piece of terrain and I'm shooting around it, then
It doesn't
it
provide me
doesn't
anything.
impede. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So you get +2 from the marker, -7 from evasion, so you got 6.
I
Right.
have a 6. That's correct. That is a moderate hit on my rifle for 8 damage, but because you are rended, it will be 10 damage.
All right. And then it's -1 from the dodge, so he has 1 hit point
He's gonna have
left.
one left. Yep.
He's gonna have 1 hit point
He'll
left.
have one left. He's Toots dog.
And then he dodges again 2 inches this way,
Yep.
so that he is now.
And I'll do one more of those. Here we go.
Yep, he's reached 6 inches of everybody I was trying to reach.
All right, so that's a big one. That's gonna critical you. Now my
Yeah.
critical is precise, so it has the white little icon here, the reticle.
Yeah, which
That
negates
means
the defense.
I choose a defense you have, and you can't use it. So also you can't dodge. Which doesn't matter here, so who cares? So that will kill him and give all these people fury. Was he didn't reach this guy?
Yeah.
Could you have gotten him to like here?
I don't think there was a way to. I think it would have. Oh wow,
No?
would that?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So you can get a fear on that guy too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten this guy. He's
No, I don't think the pack leader. Yeah, pack leader's too far away. I think that
so fury for everybody.
bridge cannot be camped. And then if you look at the tactical asset portion of your mission card, it will also tell you how angry your team gets that you've lost an operative.
Okay.
As you flip the card over.
Boop. Tactical assets. 1 asset point each time one of your units within 6 inches or more of one of your data terminals. And he is within 6 inches of the data terminal.
Yep. So you get an asset point.
An asset point.
Boop. So you can spend those to reroll attacks. You can spend them to add D3 to an attack. That's called concentrating. That's when you hit this button. And you can spend them to push a guy 2 inches or to activate give that infantry their like extra or actions when they activate. Or you can spend them on electronic countermeasures, which is the other thing. Which is a little bit tough to use, but sometimes it's very relevant. So
what
that
does suppression do again? It makes you less accurate?
It reduces your movement. Yeah.
Reduces movement. Okay.
Reduces movement.
So that's stop running away.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think I saw someone win a game with it one time because they were up on the mission. So the only way that their opponent had to win was to table them. And so their opponent had pushed forward really hard towards the objectives. And then the defending player scored a bunch of points and then ran their last dude away and then electronic countermeasures everyone. So they were slow and they couldn't catch him and they won at the end. I was like, that's sick. That was really cool. So now this guy's incapacitated, so you can take him off and we don't have to worry about his tokens anymore. Cool. All right. Good job, team. Now we have Lucas to go. And he will... What's he doing? I guess he'll just move over here. And we'll just shoot this guy. That's 2 moves, and then a ranged attack. You do have a concentrate fire token on you, so I'll get +1 accuracy.
And mark.
Boop. But you're on cover.
Yeah.
So I have a 10 minus plus the mark is a 12. And your evasion 7.
7 is a 5.
So if I look at my chart here, I do moderate on a 5 for 7 damage with precise. So I'll say no dodge for you. Thank you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. And then I think I will just move back, so I don't get killed by the pack leader. Then that does give you a concentrate fire token because I shot you. So you're
does Lucas do that too?
So that's every model in the faction has
all of them do that. Okay.
Yeah. Every model in your faction has vengeful, and every model in my faction has concentrate fire.
Gotcha.
That's our thing. So I'm going to activate my infantry now because all of our field officers have gone. So I'll just go with this support gunner. He's just going to move twice and go this way. So he can cover this flank. And then I'm going to activate this rifleman who will get 2 actions. He'll move. And then I guess I'll just storm. I don't know. Can't get to the thing, but I can get behind it.
Not quite, yeah.
I'll be behind it, I guess. And the storm, I'll just shoot the guy who has been shot a lot. You have 2 concentrated fire tokens, so I go from accuracy 3 to 5.
Yep.
But you're in cover, which is sad. No. You have marker on you, so
yeah.
12 becomes a 14.
-7 is a 7.
What's that on my chart? Nah, I missed my crit by 1. It gets you for 8 damage with no modifiers.
8 damage. Okay.
And that is my turn.
So take 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then I get to dodge.
Yep. Into
2
the thing.
inches this way so that I am in range.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Cool. The concentrate fire tokens and all the debuffs go away, but you keep your
so the marker goes away
the marker
then.
goes away, but you keep your fury. And that is the turn. It is a new round. So we check to see if initiative changes. In this case, it won't, because the player, if the player with initiative, which is starts with the attacker, so it starts with you. If you ever activate the final field officer of a round, then it switches. So you can never activate.
I killed one of your field officers. Yeah.
If you kill one of my field officers before they go, then it can switch. Or if you have like an imbalance in the number, if you bring like a bunch of field officers and you go your attacker, then you give it to me. But that's so you can never back to back. You can't like buy activation pad with a field officer and then go like end of turn and then start of the next turn. So we're gonna click end round and that resets all the models, and then it's round 2. You're up. Oh, we check our scoring actually.
Yeah. Yep.
So we have both gotten 1 for interacting, as well as 2 for each terminal we have secured, and 1 for having both terminals with people next to them. So we should be at 4 to 4.
Yep. Yep. Okay. And order of operations and view. I can't go any further that way, and he.
Oh yeah, I should put the tokens on the guys with defensive fire so we can keep track.
Yep.
There you go. It's also defensive fire is a little bit funny too because it's unlimited. So if I can basically set my guys to Overwatch by ordering them, and then they just sit on the actions and they can like defensive fire a bunch of times.
Makes sense.
It's in response to like consecutive movements. So like I can't do it. Like I can't trigger 3 defensive fires from one guy against one guy who moves, but I could like if you just spend your whole turn running at me, I could shoot you a bunch of times.
Okay. If I sort of walk the edge of this with this Dream Reaver, then
I definitely can't see you with that guy. That guy.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I can walk down the edge down here as long as I don't go through here. Then I can sort of come down here and then go this way.
Charge in here. You can probably engage this guy without being in line of sight, honestly, because you have a 2-inch melee range with your big spear.
Oh yeah.
So you could be there and hit me.
I could put him there and sort of stay out of the line of sight of the guys above. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna activate Pack Mistress, which gets her 2 more action tokens, and then whoops. There we go. 3 order tokens, and so one of those order tokens gets spent to activate the Dream Speaker.
I guess, like, I wonder if there's a universe where you could, like, move into cover, but I don't know if you're...
I could move into cover up here.
Yeah.
And
just hope for the best.
Like, deactivate it and, like, pray.
You can also just, like, hop over it, too.
Yeah.
You have an asset point, so you have that, like, push in the chamber if you need it as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, one thing you could, if you go to cover and don't get suppressed, which is, like, it's a little dangerous. I could dice you.
So, like, I come to here, and then...
Yeah, you could push and then assault into the support gunner.
Yeah, that's definitely tempting.
That's a line that's available to you.
Yep.
Kid Crew, hope you had a good gym visit.
Your support gunners are so annoying. I really want to murk him.
Yeah, the support gunners are they're the bread and butter of, like, the starter set.
Yeah, makes sense. Because I could just come up here and just try to murder that guy. Use that to sort of try to get this guy in.
Yeah, there is this, like, channel, I think, where you could, like, go around with your guys, and I can't really stop you.
Yeah, that's sort of what the original plan was come this way.
Yeah.
Kill that guy, and then I can jump this guy over his buddy and try to get to here. And start attacking.
The thing to consider too is, like, deactivating. If you're going for the objectives right now, deactivating them at the, like, early in the turn
at the
isn't
start
that
isn't
helpful,
necessarily the most useful. Yeah, it just makes you push up too.
Like, killing my guys in the, like, doing murder is good before on models before they activate. That's always strong.
Yeah.
The other thing to keep in the back of your minds too is that when the Dream Speaker activates, you can enrage Farrak, so we can get Farrak with 3 Fury tokens to just, like, go do just chicanery.
Yeah. The Fury can be used to activate melee attacks and assaults, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can do it to do punchy stuff, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to try coming through the middle. Let's see what we can manage to do there.
Sounds good.
So I got 5 inches of move.
I think my range only reaches here, so you can be a little bit, like, you can be a little bit more direct even, because I can only shoot you out to there. Yeah.
I just I don't want to be in it, because if I can sort of be outside of it, then it still provides me the blocked line of sight.
Yeah. If you're in it, I can, to be clear, it obscures you if you're in it. It just doesn't block line of sight. So, like, you get the -1 to be hit if you're inside it. So it's like
-1 accuracy. Yeah.
There's a benefit to that.
I was just thinking I can come here and then just do an assault, and I get the little bit of extra move and then
the
melee attack. So it doesn't. There's not really much need for me to go through it.
Right.
When it's not going to quite. The point is to wind up here.
Yep. For sure.
Which is within 2 inches, but still sort of. So yeah, I spend one. Okay, the point is to use 2 actions, 1 to move, 1 to assault, to get this guy to get within 2 inches of him.
Yep.
And we can come down here.
Here's 2 inches.
Yeah, and then we. Why is it still? There we go. Then we can assault to the 2-inch line.
Cool.
There.
Looks like I'm about to be stabbed by a big spear.
Yeah, so I used a Fury token for the assault, and he's still got 2 action tokens as well. All right, and so he is accuracy 4, and you do have cover, right?
Nope. Melee attacks don't care.
Melee attacks ignore cover, right?
Yeah, that's only ranged attacks and AoEs.
So he's accuracy 4. Boop.
Ooh, good roll.
Oh boy.
I'm evasion 6.
You are evasion 6. So that's an 8, which is a crit. And I've got piercing, so no armor.
Yep. So I just take 12.
Yep. I see no reason to not use this fury to stab you again.
This drink, I like it. Another.
Boop.
All
right.
That was all right.
Not as good that time. So -6 is still a moderate hit. So 8 with precision.
Yep.
So no armor again.
So I'm down to 6. If you moderate me again, I'll die.
Yeah, I'm going to use an action point to stab you again.
Sounds good.
And boop.
That is moderate.
Yep.
Goodbye, sweet prince. I get an asset point for a guy dying near my objective.
Okay. I still have 1 action token on him.
Oh, did you want to enrage? I guess you could move in enrage.
Oh, right.
I finished my drink.
I wasn't quite thinking through the enrage on the double enrage. I was thinking the enrage with the other guy. I think
you could also put it on this guy because you're about to order him.
Yeah, I was thinking I could put it on this guy.
Yeah.
Get him up to 3 fury. And I think, yeah, I'm going to use that to put another fury token on this guy. So that's Dreamweaver done. Dreamspeaker done.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah. Now I've got 3 fury on this guy.
He's ready to go. He's so mad.
He is ready to stab somebody.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a fair bit of that. But if I just come up to here and get that little bit of cover.
Yeah, you can tag that for sure.
You can like that for
cover, and then like see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm going to activate him.
Mm-hmm.
Which gets
so our for honor will go away because he activates.
Right, yeah.
Oh, somehow we have these.
Okay. So he's going to move over to here to touch that cover just barely. And that costs him 1 of the action tokens. How do I pick up a group? Oh,
yeah, just hold it. Yeah. Click and drag grabs the one, and then hold and drag grabs up the whole stack.
There we go. Yep. Okay.
I won't shoot you.
The big question of you're not going to bother shooting.
No.
Okay.
Not under cover.
Yep. From here.
Yeah, if you wanted, you could just like access this guy basically.
Yeah, I can get over to there.
If you get within an inch of him, then ranged attacks targeting you get -1 accuracy. So if you charge into, if you like assault into melee, then the defensive fire is not that good.
Yeah, so if I get to there, I still have cover, and you probably you'll either shoot me again in cover or just wait for me to. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Then we'll spend this action token to move over to there.
Nice. Looks good. Love it. Then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, and then we start spending fury.
Yep. So there's a little idiosyncrasy with the pack warriors where they only gain the ability to assault while they're within radius of one of these two. But you could like easily start here and be within 10 and then do the assault. So it doesn't really matter right now. It just basically is encouraging you to take the warriors with the pack leaders because warriors are like their base profile is very efficient.
Yeah.
So the requirement is that you can't take them with like all the super like hardcore field officers and like work at the high efficiency.
Makes sense. Okay. So he is accuracy 4 with the Warblade.
Yep.
So boop. That wasn't awful, but not great. So you're 6, right, on the
Evasion 6. That's it.
All right, so that's a moderate then for 10, but not precise. There's no precision on these guys.
So I take 8 with my armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then Fury to stab you again.
Get him again.
All right, 14 minus 6. I got a crit that time.
Ouch.
For 14,
so
which is 12 with the minus 2.
Down to 6.
And a moderate will kill you then. Let's
That's
spend
true.
that last Fury token and see if I can do that.
Do we get it? That's a crit even.
Yep.
So he's dead. I'll get an asset.
Mm-hmm. And
so the cheeky thing here would be to just move and engage me, and I can't shoot you.
Yeah. I got the 5 inches.
Yeah. So if you get within an inch of me, then I can't make ranged attack. So I can't make defensive fires.
Yeah. The other thing to do would be to like sort of
you could pull back
cover
too.
over here.
That also helps you because then if I kill you, you're closer to the team, so you don't. The Fury doesn't go lie fallout basically.
Yeah, he would be within 6. That would put him within 6 inches of this guy.
Yeah.
Because it's
plus dodges,
for Fury, right?
Like you'll be able to dodge.
Right, plus dodges. Yeah.
The other thing too is like if you could even go here with the assumption that it takes like 2 attacks to kill you, which gets you behind this, so you might not even die. If you just like run back towards the line of sight blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge is like the strongest defense in the game. It doesn't feel that good because it doesn't reduce damage by very much, but moving in your opponent's turn is wild.
There's no penalty for moving out of the melee range, right? So you could just
but I have to do it, right?
Gunner,
so so I'd have to like spend an action to move or like a tactical reposition. But the other thing too is like if you are engaging me and I shoot you, you can just dodge back into melee. So it's like it gets really awkward.
That makes sense. Yeah, there's and you are pretty far away from everybody else now with the support gunner.
That's true.
I think I wanna push up on the support gunner then. Let's oops. Doop. Yeah, and then
So he's done.
Yeah, he's done. Right. Sorry, didn't do that. And then
I think 1 order left on Frock, right?
Oh yeah, should only be 1. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Then just a smidge too far away. Okay. Wait a second. He's engaged now, so he can't shoot me if I move within his range.
Correct. He will simply vibe.
In that case, yeah, okay, we're gonna spend the order token to drop a Fury on this Dream Speaker. And then we're going... No, we're not going to do that. We're going to activate this Dream Speaker.
Yep.
Who is going
give the Fury to Farak instead.
Give the Fury to Farak.
There you
go. And then they're going to move over to here.
Yep.
Into cover.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Something to keep in mind too is that we do get points for interacting with the terminals, even if it's not required to hack or secure them. So, like having an action somewhere to spend to just interact to get the victory point is still helpful.
Yeah, and it's only one that has to be interacted with, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Not both.
Yeah.
As long as you interact once. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then he'll do that. So that means that he's actually down one of his points because he didn't refresh it because he moved, interacted, and gave her a Fury.
Yep.
So we have there's little boxes on the cards for that, but I don't think that we have.
For Psychokinetic, you just like write in the tooltip. So if you right click on them, you can just like change the name. So I'll just say like -1 PKP. I don't have a way in the interface to do it yet. That'll be something that happens at some point.
Okay. It's in the tooltip if I right click on it. Can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay. And that means he's done. He's done his things, and I did interact. And now I can move Priestess over here. I can push her up because the support gunner's engaged.
Yeah.
So
like the classic was ran is like your throw range actually gets crazy with Fury because you can like move, and then just spend the Fury to attack. Like you don't have to spend your actions to attack.
Oh yeah.
So you can spend all your action tokens.
I could
just
spend all my action tokens to move over to you, and then just
swing.
Try to blender you with Fury. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I think it's worth doing that. Let's try to kill that guy now that I got the Pack Warrior close enough to. Okay, so.
Yeah, this is like the fun counterplay that defensive fire makes. Is like you have to do like it's not unbeatable. It just makes you do funny things.
Yep. Okay, so 5 inches to there, and then 5 inches to there, and then 5 inches to there. And that was all the action tokens.
Sweet. So you get 3 attacks?
3 attacks. So Fury token number 1.
Let's go.
And you're within the 2-inch range.
I sure am. You could also assault if you wanted to. If you wanted extra movement.
Yeah, just let's assault over here just to get.
Just to have it, you know?
Just to have it, and also so that if I kill you, I'll have cover from my other guy. From anyone that comes up this way.
Yeah, so models typically don't provide cover. They do block line of sight, but it's very difficult to block line of sight with one model.
It has to be like directly in line. Like basically.
Yeah, I think like mathematically
not
there's like the
sight,
there's like the argument that's made that's like because it's a parallel line, it's actually impossible to block with a single equal size base. But like either way, it would be like I would just have to like nudge 1 millimeter over and I can see you.
Okay. Makes sense.
If you have 2 models or you have a bigger model, like if you had like there's like Kashpara for these guys who's like a big 40 mil base. You can hide behind him because he's huge.
Makes sense. Okay. So yeah, stabbing. Let the stabbing begin, and I am accuracy 5. Okay. Boop.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty dangerous.
Well, that was a good start.
That's a nice crit. So,
I guess I'll take 12.
12. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Another Fury. Let's try that again.
Do it again.
Boop.
Ooh.
You're 6.
I'm a 6.
Or is it different for those guys? Still 6.
Yeah, it's the same.
So yeah, that's 7. Not quite. 8, but still piercing.
Yep.
So
So I have 6 left. Please roll bad.
Nope.
Nope.
I did not roll bad.
Not bad enough. You got him.
I got him. I am, however, out of fury tokens on this section
yeah,
of the board.
we burned him out. I did lose a bunch of activations there, though, so that was bad. All right, but I do have a bunch of asset points because I lost models, so that's good. Okay, interesting. So for X, she's done. Hit the deactivated.
She is now done.
Love it. Boop. Alrighty, it's over to me. Part of me wants to see if I can cook your pack leader. And if I could get him before he goes, then that would be really good for me. I'm going to try it. You just killed a bunch of models, so I'm going to give it a go and see what we get. So we'll go with Lucas. 1, 2, 3. I'll just spend 1 order to give my guys +1 accuracy before we go anywhere. And then I will...
Is that just everyone on the table, or is it...
No, it's all infantry that he orders this turn. So it's only going to be probably these 2 guys. So it's like, instead of ordering 3 people, he orders 2, but he gives them a better activation, essentially.
Makes sense.
All right. I'm going to order the support gunner. Is there a way to get around this terrain feature? I'd have to move twice, probably. To shoot you outside cover.
You'd have to get like below.
Yeah, so it's this line.
Yeah.
So I'd have to move here, basically, which is 2 moves.
Yeah.
So I'll do it. Get 2 actions. So he'll move 4, and then move again. So go like this. I don't think anything is intervening.
Yeah.
And shoot my gun at this guy. I'll shoot marker. 4 accuracy, no modifiers. Well, I didn't roll well, but I did hit.
You did get hit.
Did hit.
Just barely.
4 damage, Mr. Pack Leader, and you are markered. And you can choose. You have 2 defenses on these guys. So they have dodge, so you can run away and take 1 less damage, or resist, which halves the damage you take. And that is up to you.
Let me think. Your other guy...
and the other guy can storm, so...
Yeah,
the
1 move
rifleman
storm
as well, in case this changes your arithmetic. Their guns can ignore cover for an action.
Okay.
So cover is less of an important thing. If I can storm the rifleman to shoot you while you're in cover, I'll probably just do it.
Okay. In that case, I might want to just resist for the extra hit point to try to make him survive.
Yeah, the thing to consider is that, like, multiple dodges has kind of a compounding effect, because you'll be, like, farther and farther away. So...
Yeah, like, I might be able to, like, dodge backwards, and then around the corner with the 3rd one, actually.
Yeah.
That might be worth it. But that really sort of... Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's dodge. I'm gonna dodge backwards.
Sounds good.
2 inches.
Yeah, it's only 1 extra damage, and the movement's very valuable.
Yep. Boop.
Sweet. Alrighty. So if I shoot you again and you dodge a 2nd time,
I won't quite be out of range and won't quite be around the corner, but I will be.
Well, yeah, the tough part is, like, I think it gets tougher for my guys to actually get a shot on you. So
the support gunner doesn't have any more actions, does he? He used
no,
2
but
moves.
he has
and
a
shot.
rapid fire shot because his gun shoots.
Oh, right, the rapid fire,
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah, you could rapid fire me around the corner, and then your other guy has to move
if
again
I rapid
instead of
fire you,
storming.
then it's like tougher for him to get a shot. Yeah. Or we just shoot this guy and see if we kill him.
Yep.
I think we're just gonna try to kill that guy.
Okay,
We are shooting across the building, the terrain, so I get -1 accuracy. That is good enough for 8 damage there, my guy. I think we got him.
Yep.
You can dodge though. You could dodge in range of that guy.
I can dodge into range of the Dream Speaker, who can then pick up the Fury tokens.
Yeah. So you'll get one, and then you could direct it to someone else.
Yeah. So he dodges into range, and then he gets a Fury token, and then he's gonna give. How close does the Fury token have to be for the person being on the receiving end?
So I believe it's someone within 8 inches
8
to someone else
inches.
within 8 inches of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can put it on.
Too far away for up there. So
yeah, you
I
can
can
put it on either of them.
this guy.
Yeah.
Can he put it on himself?
No, it's another. Yeah. So you can put you can put it on the other
else. So it goes on the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he goes away. Boop.
You do get an asset though, because I killed a guy.
Yep.
Okay. That is the support gunner's activation, and a good activation it was. I'm going to give you a concentrate fire token, and we're going to mark him as deactivated. Oop, mark him as deactivated. And then I will spend an order here. Nope, an order, not an action. I guess, like, if I move and I storm, I'd be out of range of everyone else. Two Fury here. I think what I'll do is I will I am in range to just storm and shoot you. Okay, so I'm gonna do set firing mode to airburst, so I can recover. And then I will storm. So I'll move 3 and shoot. I'll move 3.
Yep.
And I'll shoot that guy. I have 3 base accuracy, +1 for the token, +1 for Lucas's order. And I don't have to remove shit, but I do get +2.
That was awful.
That was not very good. So it's a 14 with my bonus right now.
Yeah, and I got 7 dodge.
You have 7, so I miss the crit by 1. So if I concentrate the attack, I will crit. So that's what I'll do.
Yep. All right.
So I take down an asset point, and I click concentrate, and I hit with a crit for 10 and precise. And here's the interesting question. What do we precise? Because if we precise your dodge, you can resist it, but you'll stay there. Which does seem pretty good. I think that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
So you can...
in that case, I can resist it and take 5 damage instead of 10, right?
Yep, exactly. And now here's the other question. I could shoot this guy to get a concentrate fire token out, or I could shoot you again to try to get more damage. But I think...
Oh, yeah, there's another... That's a second concentrate fire token.
Yeah, it will be at the end of their activation. They, like, check everyone they attacked at the end of their activation.
Okay, I got
just so it doesn't apply to themselves. Right, yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
So I could put this out, because the concentrate fire token here goes pretty hard with this guy. And I do ignore the intervening terrain, because I did set airburst this turn. So I think I'll take that shot. No concentrate fire tokens, so I'm just rolling 4 dice. Oh, good roll. That was a really good roll.
So that's 9.
That's a critical, so 10 and no dodge.
Okay.
Blam. Ouch. And then he does give everyone concentrate fire, so 1 and 1. Good turn, Rifleman. That was a good turn. 2 crits in a row.
You just carried the other one over from this guy, so still only one here.
Oh. Thought I
Yeah,
copied
he's
it,
supposed to have
but I
two.
guess I didn't. All right. And then, what does Lucas need to shoot you? If I move
I think Lucas needs a fair amount.
twice, 2 moves I could shoot you. Move and a move. I could shoot. So let's do that. So 2 moves, 1 move, and then another move, and then I attack. So 2 moves and attack. Blambo. So you have 2 tokens on you, so I'm rolling 6 accuracy, but you're in cover. Ooh, dang, that cover is big. So we have an 11 plus 2 is a 13.
-7 is a 6.
-7 is a 6. If I concentrate and get at least a 2, I would crit you. And then I could make you dodge.
You are at such a distance that if I successfully dodge, I will be out of range.
Yeah, you dodge back here. And then I could burn an asset to follow you. But I don't know if I have line of sight, actually.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I think I would be far enough back at that point.
But if I don't... I think I am going to choose dodge with my precise.
Okay,
if I choose...
you still have to roll.
Yeah, if I concentrate. If I don't concentrate and I choose resist, then you would dodge and you would take 6 and you'd be down to 12. So I think I couldn't kill you. So I'd have to crit here. So I'll concentrate.
Yeah.
And we'll just see what happens. Yeah, we rolled a 3. Nice.
Yep.
So blam.
Back to crit.
So we'll choose no.
No dodge.
If we choose no dodge, then you take 6. No, we'll choose no resist.
No resist. Okay.
No resist.
So I dodge and take 9, right?
So you would take. I'm shooting you for 12. So you would take.
Sorry.
Yeah, his rifle, his rifle crits for higher. Yeah. So you take 11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we're gonna put you in a spot where if I crit you again, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna ask what you got to do there.
Yep.
Okay. So the question is, can I find a spot to shoot you? I would have to get here. So if I'm just gonna proxy him for a sec. If I push him 2 inches forward, would I be able to see you? Is the question of the day. As long as I don't go over the train. Can I see you there? It looks like I can. Does that look good?
Looks good to me.
We're within 12 inches.
Is he still in range? Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's 2 and 2.
So that's my last asset. I have no dice fixing.
Mm-hmm.
If I roll a crit, I'll get you. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. Targeting cover.
13
I think we've
7
done it.
6.
But I have marker for +2.
Oh yeah, so that
it's an 8.
To the 8.
So we'll say no resist, please.
All right. So yeah, that's him gone.
And then so that stops your activation. So I just go this guy, and he tries to find a way around this whole thing. So the awkward part is that I did make it so you don't have models next to these, but I didn't have any actions to interact.
Yep.
So you still scored those 2.
Yeah, and I successfully made it so you don't have act models next to both of them.
This guy's gonna.
We both.
This guy's gonna go over there.
Can he go and be in range of both at once?
Yeah. If you go here, you
nice.
get it. Yeah, that's the defender's advantage.
Yeah.
But what I have to do before I do any of that is I have to interact, so I get a point. So I get 4 actions and 3 orders. I will spend 2 orders to get an asset point because I can't order anyone.
Yeah, I was about to say, I suspect some of those orders are going to become assets.
I'll spend 1 action to interact with the terminal to get 1 victory point. And you already did yours with the drum speaker, so you should also have 1 as well.
Yep.
And then I will... I'll set firing mode to rapid fire, and I'll storm. And I'll go here and shoot this guy. See if that concentrated fire token matters. No.
That
Not
sure
even
matter.
a little bit. Okay, well that misses
one.
dramatically. Yep, yikes. But I do have rapid fire, so I'll try again. We do hit, just not very well. That's a glance for 4 damage. No modifiers.
Okay.
And you can dodge away.
I can dodge, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think you can leave line of sight with that. Yeah, you can dodge behind the thing.
Wait, did you say it was 3 damage or 4 damage?
4 damage with the. You'll take 3 after the reduction.
3 after the dodge. Okay, so yeah, that was the important part. Okay. You know what? I want to dodge forwards at this point. I think. I want to dodge to be closer to the pack mistress for when she comes back down.
I do have an action left, which represents 2 attacks. So there's a non-zero chance that I kill you.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I forgot you still
just
have an
get
action.
out of there.
If I can dodge out of, does that get me out of line of?
That should, yeah.
Sight?
Yep, it definitely does.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Look at that. All right, so I'll just shoot this guy, I guess. No, I'll move myself for 2 inches because he has his order. And then I'll shoot him. No modifiers. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay. That is a moderate for 8 damage.
Right.
And you can dodge.
Oh, yeah. So +1 then. And yeah, I am definitely dodging.
Yeah, I can't kill you with one more with my last attack here, so you're fine.
Wait,
one more shot.
Another attack?
Yeah, because rapid fire.
Right. Rapid fire.
Yeah. Boop. That's 4. That's a glance for 4.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then the.
I'm just giving you movement. Why am I doing this? I think that's the turn. So we check mission. I will get 3 points, and you get 2 points, I think.
And I get 2, yeah.
Okay, and we're up to we both killed half each other's team, but you're activating first.
Yep.
So let's see how we do. Round 3.
Yeah. That concentrate fire goes away.
Yeah.
And obviously we activate Pack Mistress for
yes, we do.
There's nobody else, and she gets 3 action tokens and 3 order tokens. Order of operations here is very important.
Yep. Action sequencing is like a larger portion of this game.
Yeah. What is her range again? 10?
My range? Oh, radius. Yeah, command radius. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also not going to forget that the support gunner has a token. I think the next thing I do is I'm going to make it so that when you hit end round, it gives all the preparation people tokens automatically.
That would be pretty nice. Okay.
Yeah. I think I know how to do that. Next TTS update.
Can't quite do it in one move. Because I think there is still going to be... Oh, just barely out of range.
You do have asset points. Yeah. You can push.
Yeah, actually, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Using one move and a push, I'm going to get her to here.
Okay. So you're base to base and within 10.
Base
nice.
To base.
Very nice.
Drops an action.
Yep.
Drops an asset. Drops an action. Base to base. And... Okay, so now... we activate everybody else.
Then the call goes out. Forward.
Yep. Okay.
So the Dream Speakers first is good because then you can enrage everyone else.
Yeah.
Like you could have one enrage the other Dreamspeaker and then one enrage for Rock, potentially.
Yeah. This guy's got 2, so if I gave him the other one, then he'd have 3. Wait, what's the range on the Dream Speaking though?
8.
I think the Dream Speaking's 8. So yeah, he's not quite in range. He's in range of.
Yeah,
But
you can also you can do it anytime during activation. So like you can move to
yeah,
there and then perform the action and then move over to somewhere else.
yeah. Oh, where's your range?
It's a little spooky.
I do. He's not touching the wall.
Yeah, he is gonna have to shoot over it. So he's only shooting 2 accuracy. But if you're not in cover, I need a 2d6 8 to suppress you, and I have 2 shots at it potentially. It's a not an insignificant chance I hit you on a defensive fire through terrain feature.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out, like, do I try to bum rush these guys and murder them?
Yeah.
Or do I? The alternate strategy is to play coy.
Yeah.
Pull them over here.
Yeah, just
Murder
deactivate all my
this
terminals.
guy and turn all your terminals off.
I mean,
and then make you come to me.
Yeah, but the thing to consider is that I'll also turn your terminals off.
Yeah.
So it'll just be and I'm up 1 point. So like,
yeah,
if
I've murdered this guy, then nobody's gonna get any points except me.
Well, I think I could get, if you this turn deactivate both of these, I think I could get this one active. I could reactivate this and get interact hold 1 for 10 points, and then if I zeroed you, I'd win.
Wait. That was 3 moves and
3 moves and a push with that asset point. I could. So I move 14 and interact basically. So I could do it with Lucas.
You could do it with Lucas. Okay. And that would put you at 10.
That would put me at 10, and then you would be
victory.
less than 10. If I deactivated both of these.
If you deactivate both of them, which
would get tough.
Actually, the rifleman's not touching, is he?
No, he's just vibing. Because he had to move up as far as he could to get this shot, so he's not.
Just to get the shot, he had to move fully.
I don't know if that matters so much because you only have 1 gun back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, the support gunner could turn that one off, and this guy could bump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it might take, because of the difficult, it might take me I think I could probably get there with 2 moves.
Yeah. All right. In that case,
I think that is to say that I believe that these 2 likely kill this guy. You just leave my terminals online. I guess I go to 10. You'd have to make sure that I can't.
I have to turn at least one of your terminals off, or I lose.
I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
And then
you could like. It's probably the pack warrior who does it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you only have 2 actions on Frock. Yeah, it's. I think you need.
Yeah, I only have 2 actions on Frock. I don't have the.
Yeah, I think that you have to kill one of my infantry though. Yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting right now.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
If you kill this guy and like this rifleman, then we're in an interesting state.
We're in a very
Breachstorm end games are just fucking wild sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. I need to make sure I activate these guys so that the fury comes out. Whatever else happens.
Like, please give me attacks. I guess you get 3 attacks with Rock. Yeah, 3 attacks and like 1 from backward, maybe.
Well, part of the problem is that this guy has to move this way, away from you, to be able to.
Well, why don't you do it with this guy then?
I could do it with this guy, right? Yeah. Yeah.
And then to have this guy order or enrage this one.
Okay, yeah. If this guy activates enrages this one, this guy activates and then goes for it, and then this guy activates enrages.
It's also a little safer here because he has more hit points, so I can't like kill you with the support gunner. There's a non-zero chance that this guy activates and it goes this way, and I just shoot him to death.
Part of the problem is he's the one touching here, so I want to use one of his actions to boop it and get a point.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Which then means if he then also that I don't think I can then also get around the difficult terrain and get to you.
No, it's just one move and an assault. Because you have a 2-inch melee, your assault threat's 5, basically. So you can move to here, and then if you're within 5, you can get me.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, that works then.
Yeah. The danger is if I suppress you.
If you suppress me, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I can I have to start using the fury tokens to do the assault early, which I don't think would quite kill you. Shit. The order of operations again gets.
This is a really interesting board state,
like,
chat.
And then I want him to give one to her.
We're in a really interesting spot right now.
Like then what do I do with him? Because like if he rushes first, he'll probably die, or he risks dying.
Yeah.
Because he's low on HP.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a second. Can I?
Oh yeah, just go for that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I was thinking if one action boops her with a fury, could I then move, push, and deactivate it?
If you don't want to regain the psycho, so like the benefit of psychokinetic points is that they're in addition to your action pool. So as long as if you don't want to refresh.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting that they're not.
The enrage is like free. Right, it just burns the PKP if you don't refresh.
Yeah,
it's
if I don't refresh it, and at this point with the 9 HP.
Yeah, I mean this game's like 1.5 turns away, like rounds away from being over. So it's difficult for you to get through your PKP at this point anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
PKP starts to become a very limiting resource once you start using multiple of them, but in the early game, it's like basically an action. But later on, it's just an addition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. All right. Yeah, in that case.
You have like 17 courses of action, and they're all equally
17, and they're all
okay.
Yeah. Wait a second. You know what I need to do?
Yeah.
You should activate the Pack Warrior first and just
see what happens.
Try to kill this guy and see what happens. That will determine the rest of how everything else plays.
I think you spend an action from him. I think you go here with like a storm or something, and then you spend an action deactivating it, and then you assault. Because his action here is like way less valuable than Ferox's.
Yeah.
You want Ferox Sword is like the Pack Warrior is like you can send like an infinite number of Pack Warriors against an officer, and they probably won't die.
Yeah. So if I come here with a storm, I can then shoot him, and he gets cover, but I'll hopefully do a little bit of damage, and then he'll have 2 actions left after that, 1 to deactivate and 1 to do a melee. So he is accuracy 3 normally, and then he's going to be losing. Ugh. Yeah, that.
Well, you missed the hit by 1 actually. That was close.
That was unfortunate
because they hit on a 0. Actually, relatively consistent.
All right. 0. Wait, what's your dodge? That was a 5.
Yeah. If you hit a 6, you would have gotten
right. It's 6 for everybody. Right. Yeah. Okay.
So then you deactivate that.
So then I deactivate that.
All right.
And then I do an assault.
Yeah, you might be able to hit it here. I think is the platonic ideal. If you hit tab while you're holding a model, then it measures from their original position. Or if you hit escape, they just go back to where they were.
I think
you're good.
Lost it. There we go. Okay.
You go there. All right.
Yeah.
Neat. Hello.
And then Stabity. No cover, so it's 4.
Ooh.
Horrible.
But you did hit me. That's something.
Yep.
Not very well.
Yeah. So yeah, 6 then.
6.
-2.
I will take 3 because I will resist.
Actually, oh yeah, you got resistance.
Yeah, I'm the
Okay.
officer.
All right. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Yeah, that could have been better.
Yeah. Okay. With that being that, I think the next thing I do is I order this guy.
Okay.
So yeah, that guy's deactivated. And then he drops a Fury token on him.
Yep.
And then he.
So he's out of psychokinetic points now.
Yeah, he's out of psychokinetic.
Cool.
Here,
And
-2
then...
PKP.
Yeah.
And then he spends one of his 3 actions to boop the terminal to get me a victory point.
Yep. Very nice.
And then he's gonna see if he can stab that rifleman to death.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, I think this is an Overwatch happening.
Yep.
So that spends...
He's gonna get
my token.
He can move to there without touching the difficult terrain as part of the
Looks
move.
good. And he should be within 5 of this guy, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what I get. So 2 dice. I hit on a 1. 2 dice -7, I hit on a 1. So I need an 8. First one, suppression round. Missed it by 1.
So close.
I could concentrate it if I wanted to burn my only asset point. And I think that I do.
Yep.
So that will automatically hit you for a glance. Exactly hits you for a glance. And now all your moves are -2 inches. And also you take 4 damage. I have another shot, which is...
can I then dodge forward?
No. Defensive fire explicitly prevents dodging.
Okay.
Yeah. He catches you flat-footed, basically.
Okay, so 3 damage you said?
Oh, so it'd be 4. 4 damage, yeah. And then I get a second one, which is going to be less relevant. I'll just shoot marker. Oh, sorry, 2 dice. Oh, I hit.
Where does the second one come from? Oh,
rapid fire. Right, yeah. So 4 more damage, and he markers you. Now now it's his action. Also important to note that because it's not my activation, it doesn't give you concentrate fire, and it doesn't benefit from concentrate fire.
Okay. Good to know.
So he doesn't get to stack token like the regular tokens on you.
Yeah.
So I think that means that it costs you. You should have 1 action left, right? So I think it'll cost you a move to get to me now.
Yeah, move to I have to move to 3 inches and then start attacking with the Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which is why that was very relevant. Okay.
Yeah, okay. To move 3 inches. And then
melee attack action. Range. You can still assault here, yeah. So you can go base.
I can assault 1 inch to like there to get a little bit of cover.
Yeah. The other thing too is like I can't move through you, so your model is like interposing here can make it so I have to go through the difficult terrain.
Yeah, I can make you have to go through the difficult terrain.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I think you can prevent this guy from getting to this terminal if I don't kill you.
Okay, good to have. I don't know if he's got enough HP to survive that, but he might use up enough actions.
Yeah, well, if the rifleman wanted to get here, he wouldn't be attacking. Yeah. So it would have to be like
2
Lucas by himself.
2 attacks at accuracy 4.
Oh, the triple 6!
Well, that's a crit.
So just a 12. I am down to 14.
And then
also crit. All right. I'm on
also
2.
Crit. Yep.
Now?
And he's deactivated now.
That was rude. I didn't like that.
Yep.
I and importantly, the suppression token goes away after your activation. So.
Yeah, the marker token is still there. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm faced with a dilemma.
My defensive fire's gone, so you could just run at me.
Yeah, I could run at you.
You could run at me. I think that what you do is you take Farok's activation and you see what happens here. Because I think if you don't kill this guy, it's just like GG.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Farok.
This poor guy shit the bed so hard.
Dang it! This guy was gonna give Farok a Fury though.
So Farok can spend the Fury in any order. So like you don't have to spend all her actions all at once.
Right.
So you can
don't have to spend all her actions all at once.
You can you can order and then have her be enraged. Or like go with Farok and attack use most of her attacks, like with the knowledge that you'll probably get a Fury later. Yeah.
Okay.
Officer activations are like just sort of like a nebulous cloud.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I can get her over to here with this action. Wait, that was.
I think we were in range to assault. Yeah, you can just assault.
He was in assault range. Yeah.
Yep.
So
because you have 2 inch melee. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't. It's like there.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
And this is
so 5, right?
So it's gone. Yeah, accuracy 5. The sad part here is that Farok has an order. Oh, she doesn't need it here. But she has an order that gives more accuracy when you stack up people engaging in a single target, which would be useful in every turn she's activated, but she's had to spend all her orders every turn. So she's been like 1 order off from being like full glory.
That looks like a crit.
Yeah. I'll take 10.
Yeah.
Because I have armor. And she hits
it's no, wait, you've got armor and...
Yeah, so, yeah.
I have to... and, of course, I negate the resist.
Right, yeah, the resist is better in this case.
Yeah, you take 10.
Yep.
And yeah, then I'm going to, of course, stab you again.
Yeah, sorry, I pre-mathed. I should have let you go through it.
Yep. Why did I do that? Boop.
Oh, my God.
Oh! Another 10.
I'm down to 3. So, yeah, she's fine with just 1 Fury. One attack with an acid point should almost certainly kill me.
Okay, good. Okay, so then she uses her order token to activate
a Dream Speaker.
This lovely fellow, who then boops her with a Fury token.
Oh my gosh. The economy. It's so economical.
Then, okay, Matt. He'll die and you'll have no one in range of the objectives if you... of both objectives, because you can get back into range theoretically to boop that one, but oh no, wait, shit.
What's up?
I think you've got this on victory points anyway. I don't think I can. I don't think I have the action economy to... Because I've got to 8.
Oh, because I could get Lucas here.
You can get Lucas there.
So I think what you'd have to do is put the Dream Speaker in front of me.
Basically just say, look, I'm here.
Yeah.
Shoot me so that you can't go over there.
So if you like move, interact, I think you make me kill you.
Yeah.
Which I would have to do without Lucas spending any actions. So I would have to activate like a support gunner and kill you basically with 2 actions.
Yeah, I think that's the plan then. Yeah. So we get 5 inches of move. And then 5 inches of move.
Yeah, you can spend the Fury token to assault too, but I'm pretty sure you can get to where
it's unnecessary at this point.
And
I
think
if he somehow survives, then the Fury tokens are going to be very important.
When you get rid of that,
I get rid of that. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty.
And now he can body block the boop, which is very important.
Indeed.
Okay. So that's him done. and then we make sure that there's no tragedies occurring.
No all ones, please. Oh my god, Farak,
Yeah,
calm down.
okay, good,
Holy shit! Just crit 3 times. Okay.
all right.
Fair enough, I
See you.
guess. Farak's like,
See
I have 2 whole extra hit levels on this weapon, and I don't even need them. We'll never see them. Crit every time. All right. So I have 2 options. I could deactivate both of your markers, and then we just push.
Yep.
And then the question is what I can do with that. And I guess like the answer is if I can kill both your dream speakers, is that fine? The problem is I think that Lucas has to go over here. I think he has to be the one to activate because he has the action economy. Well, unless I kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I kill you and not you, it's not as good.
And this guy still has more hit points than this guy does.
Yeah, for sure. What a fascinating situation we find ourselves in. I will.
Yeah, this is a very,
This late game's really fun. I will. And I have this awesome 2 hit point rifleman who's super cool.
Yep. Dang 2 hit points.
Dang 2 hit points. So the other thing is that like, yeah, I have to like kill this dude shooting into cover with like 2 shots, or into obscuring with 2 shots. Like I don't think I can kill this guy. So I think my only way out is to kill these 2, and then hope that I don't just like lose the Farak late game. We'll see. So I need to.
Farak's still running around like, look at me, I've got full health.
Yeah, Farak's gonna be a problem.
Every single other unit I own is injured.
Okay, so what I will do is I will do I need an asset? I don't think I need an asset. I'll order this rifleman. Or I'll give myself +1 accuracy. I'll order the rifleman. So I'll have 1 order token left after I do all that. The rifleman will have 3 actions, and I will have 4. The rifleman is active. He's gonna storm.
Okay.
I guess I can storm. If I storm, I have to storm into base with this thing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be into base with it, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be in base with it so that
I'm
not also in base with it.
Yeah. So I could storm here, but then you'd be in cover. Or I just move and then I melee attack you. If I storm here, interact, I wouldn't get any more attacks. I think I melee attack. I go here with a move, and then I hit you. I have +1 accuracy for Lucas, so I'm accuracy 5. And I have +2 because you're markered, so...
Yeah, looking at that roll, it was definitely the correct decision to not deal with cover.
Yeah, that's true. We are very, very top heavy. So I hit with a 16, minus your evasion is a 9, which is a critical for 14 damage. I leave you on 1.
Yeah, you leave me on 1 with the
What a Chad. What a Chad. Would you like to move?
There's nowhere. Actually, no. If I dodge around, I can make you keep following me.
Yeah. Well, just keep in mind it's straight line, so you would leave cover if you dodge.
No wait, yeah. Then you just shoot me at that point.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh yeah, you booped this.
Yeah,
right?
that's
you
my
action to boop that. Yeah, so that's gone. Yeah, I don't think there's.
I think you stay in melee.
Dodging
actually.
is. I don't think dodging is going to help in this case. I mean, at least. Yeah.
All right. So if Lucas moves melee, he has to get.
Wait, didn't he still have a? Oh no, it was
No, because it was move melee
move
attack
melee,
action.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Indirect. So Lucas have to spend all of his actions moving to get to the spot, which is
Yeah, you have
unfortunate.
no assets left, so no little pushes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm I'm in a bad way here. So if I order the support gunner and he moves over here, he can probably kill you. So that's what we'll do. Get
I'm
2
engaged, right?
actions.
That gives you minus one
Yeah, but I
accuracy.
got my order up, so I'm also +1.
Okay.
Go there. Does that get around the thing? Just make sure. Get around the terminal cover? I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say that's where he goes. It's 1 action. We'll shoot you with a gun. I'll shoot a attack type that doesn't matter. So it'll be 3 accuracy instead of 4. Good night. Good night,
Yeah.
Dream Speaker. Oh, don't forget, you get an asset point too, because I killed you.
Yep. Boop.
All right. I guess. Well, here's an alternate. Here's an alternate game plan. Is that if I
Right. That was the 2. Right. He only had 2 left because he.
Yeah, because he defensive
fired.
earlier.
Right.
Yeah, he had already shot you twice.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the interesting quandary. If I leave you go to 9, neither of us wins.
Yep.
It does put you in a position to win really easily.
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier for me to sort of play coy.
Yeah. But if I run Lucas over here, you just charge him, and he dies probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I'm supposed to do is run this way and try to kill you. So I move.
Yeah, because then I'll just have 1 injured pack warrior, and for
yeah, I think that gives
we'll
me the best chance here. You're obscured right now. If I shoot you, I have no dice fixing. If I move again, if I'm like here, I think you're still obscured. Yeah. So I'll just shoot while I'm here and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll just roll all 6s. It's fine.
Oh, could I? Nah. Okay. I just had the sudden realization I could have dodged into range for this guy for Fury, which probably won't matter. But I was just checking. Wait, could I have given the pack warrior a Fury? I was like, no, that
This
was
guy.
he,
Oh, I think
it
so.
was
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It was. I could have given this guy one, but I don't think it's worth it because I expect him to die.
Yeah.
But like I was thinking, wait, could I dodge this way and
Right.
give the pack warrior one? But he was too far away.
Well, I have bad news for myself, which is that I missed.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad roll.
That was a bad roll. That was not a good roll. I'm gonna try it again. I hit. I just didn't hit very well. It's 6 damage, but you can dodge.
Yep. Yeah, so 6 damage and dodging is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna dodge this way.
Yeah. I can't
Is
see.
that out of line of sight properly?
Yeah, I think
to
so.
make you move again? Okay.
All right. So what I'll do is I think I move here. And that's my turn.
This is a truly fascinating situation.
So you'll get 1 victory point at the end, and then we end the round.
Yep.
And you're up.
I sure am.
All right. I have a prep token on this support gunner. Don't go near him.
We've done a base swap.
Yeah, we're base trading here.
Okay. If I can get into engagement with him.
Yeah, I mean you have a 2-inch melee with the Dream Speaker. So.
Oh yeah, I have 2-inch melee.
So you could always edge out probably.
Yeah. Okay. That might be my best hope of survival is this dream speaker coming up and trying to murder Captain Lucas. Uh,
I think so. I think like my hope here is that you commit and then I fall on my face, basically.
yeah.
Or like you commit and then you fall on your face. That's basically.
Yeah, I'm in the
So
thing
like
is
you're in
though,
the lead now, so you could
I
push
could really play coy
back.
because I've got this
Yeah,
marker.
but now that I have him
Um,
here, I do have the opportunity to come back and
yeah, and
actually interact
if you
with my
boop that,
objective.
you get the interact and turn it on
Yeah,
again, and then we'd be in the same position.
yeah,
Um, if I come up and interact with it, that puts me at 10.
yep,
But then you can just come over here and interact with this, turn it on, and stay in range, and you'll have 2 to also be at 10.
yep.
Um, if you come up and if you come up and turn it off, at least.
Right.
Uh, oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Hmm. Mm, okay, how much movement would it take for me to if I sort of I can't do it in a single move. I have to do a move and then a charge,
Yeah, moving assault will get you
basically.
there. Yep.
Move and assault, and
And
then
I
I
think you
can
can
get
die. You can fade the defensive fire on the move and just go
yeah, I
here
can
and then
evade
you assault.
defensive
Yeah.
fire. If I that
I guess the danger is like
okay,
you. The I might
the,
if you get end
the,
the
the-
defense if you end within 12, I could defensive fire even if you're engaged to try to kill you because you have 4 hit points.
yeah. Um yeah, if I the trick would be to sort of wind up like over here and not sort of over here.
Yeah,
Uh,
so like you
but
could go. I think you can probably go like 3, 2, 3, and just go there. I think you're fine.
yeah, okay. And then I'd have having spent 1 on the move, I could then hit you 4 times theoretically.
Um,
Four swings,
yeah,
2
yeah, you have
fury,
4 total
and 2
attacks.
more actions.
Yep.
Okay.
If you roll like Faracted, I die. But that is not the most reliable dice rolling in the world.
Yeah. He's got 26 HP and he's got what are his defenses?
He has
2
resist
armor
and
and 1
armor 2.
resist.
Yep.
Okay. So basically have to get the pierce so he doesn't resist or it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Um Assuming I got all moderates, that would be 24 damage, which wouldn't kill
That
you.
would be a live one. Yeah. You do have asset points, so you
Yeah.
could concentrate in some cases or reroll.
Yeah. Um So I need at least 1 critical to kill you with 4 attacks. Um, there's also this pack warrior who could sort of run over and shoot you a little before that happens. Um, but then he's not available to run over here and boop the terminal, which is a necessary. Wait, does that? Okay, yeah, that does get to the other side of that, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'd have cover at least, which means he'd probably survive with the 10 hit points he's got. Uh, this is ridiculous. This is this is insane. You know what? I think the best thing for me to do is to do the go for it. Like know that the pack warrior is going to move over here, boop this, putting me at 10, which means you need 2 minimum. And then run for Lucas. I um you have no way as far as I can tell. Yeah, you don't have any assets at the moment, so you can't
Correct.
reach this one to turn it on too.
Yeah, I can't reach the one in the back. I could reach this one with Lucas.
Yeah, you can reach this one to which would with
if
the
you
action
kill
moving
Lucas,
it and
you've
having it on would
got it.
tie
I
it
don't
up.
think I can.
Yeah,
stop
if
you.
I kill Lucas, I've got it. But if I
Yeah.
tie it, I'm thinking about what happens if I go here, boop this, and fail to kill Lucas.
Right.
Well, we'd wind up tied next round, 10-10.
Yeah.
But it would also force you to move somebody up to turn this off, because otherwise I win by getting to 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I could. That would be so. This is gonna be completely nuts.
Yeah. Like, other option, we go to round 5.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to it and see. Let's do this and see.
Yeah. I think we. Yeah, I mean, if we roll out Lucas, the attacks of Lucas, then he just falls over like an idiot. this board state's very easy to solve.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we activate you
Yep.
and spend an order token to activate you.
Sounds good.
And then you drop a Fury token on Farrak in case we hit round 5. Oh, that was all 6 of them. Whoops. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, so just have one.
Yeah, just one. And so on the off chance that this guy still exists, we add the -1 PKP.
No. Yeah. I guess you could, if you want to go all in, you could also incite here. That's actually, yeah, right. That's certainly the plan.
Right, I should do that because I don't have 2 people to use orders on. So yeah, I'll incite. That makes
that makes the math much better.
Yeah, suddenly my odds look a lot better than they did. I completely forgot about incite because I've been using all of her orders every damn turn. I've used it like once.
Yep.
So yeah. And yeah, no Call of the Hunt. She's not going to be close enough to do any Call of the Hunting. Okay, so he gets these actions, one of which then gets spent.
Nurgle Matt, what's up, dude? Nice to see you.
No. To move sort of 3 and then 2. Oh, fucking up my controls. And then another 2.
Yep.
And then I spend another 1 to 3 inches.
All right, Dream Speaker.
And he should then from there be. Yep, he's 2 inches away and not
outside 12. Look at that.
12. Okay.
All righty.
First attack goes with that action.
Yep.
And he's 4 accuracy.
Oh,
that wasn't particularly good.
Plan have the Dream Speaker fall on its face as a go. Evasion 6.
Yeah, so that is a glance. I'm gonna spend an asset to re-roll, right?
Yep.
It's
one asset. You just roll a dice. Yep. Oh, okay. Asset point well spent. I'll take 10.
Yep, okay. Yeah, there's the crit.
Okay.
And then we spend the Fury token
again.
And here's
moderate?
6. That's a moderate, which is good enough because I've got the 1 critical so far. I needed at least 1 crit. So moderates can do the rest.
So I'll take 6 after my armor because you hit for 8.
Yep. And then Fury token to go again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That just kills me, actually.
I got the crit? Yeah, I did get
that's the crit.
Okay. The spirit of Farrak was clearly with the Dream Speaker.
Yeah. She's like, go. Everything revolves around you. We need you.
He's still got an action point and a Fury token, so actually I'm going to move him back.
Yeah.
Into cover.
I think it's relevant here because you're going to get.
Could I theoretically go murder this guy?
No, because you can't assault again. You can only assault once.
I can only assault once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move him back in cover then.
Mm-hmm. So I think the game plan here is you kill this guy.
Yeah. If I kill
If
him,
you kill him, then I'm
two
just
piddly hit
dead.
points.
Yeah.
Um.
So like, yeah, you could move. If you hit the interact, you win.
Yeah.
Or if you
Long
kill
as
this
as long as you
guy.
can't turn it off. Actually, if I hit
No,
the
no. If you hit
interact,
the
I just
interact, you're at
if I hit the
10.
interact, I win.
Yeah, if you hit the
Yeah.
interact, you win. And if you prevent me from deactivating this, you win. Either one. You just have to get one victory point somehow.
Just one of those. Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Okay.
So
Warrior, your job is to run into the support gunner's fire. Varrock
fair enough.
can boom it off
That
if
is
necessary.
his goal, his role.
Yep. All right. So Varrock
Uh,
spends this order.
yeah.
He's off now.
If you move outside 12, you could storm to the objective, and then
Oh
you
yeah.
might be able to do both.
To get both.
If
Yeah.
you
Okay.
do both, I mean, it's like just you're just
Yeah.
styling on me
Okay.
at that point.
Yeah. So I then move to here, out of range.
Yep, you're good.
And then
You go.
I can storm to there.
No, and I think I'm contractually obligated to defensive fire you into cover.
Yep.
So here we go. I'll shoot with marker, I guess. No. No. Sad. And then you
And
shoot me
then
with a gun?
I shoot. I do my
Yeah.
shooting.
I think I am
so.
in cover, but
Yeah,
if
you're
you
definitely
glance
in
me, I die,
cover.
so it doesn't matter that much.
So I got accuracy 2, right?
So it'd be 3, and then you hit that button, the cover button.
Oh, right. Yeah, 3 in the cover, right?
Oh, that does it. Yep.
Well, yeah.
That glances. Bonk.
Okay. And then I
And then
boop
you hit the
this with the
button.
last action.
Yep.
There.
And then I can't stop you. So at the end of the game, you'd be at 11.
Yeah. And then I think then Farrak spends her action sprinting at your gun.
Yeah. Just like running intimidatedly. We do have literally the art for the intimidating presence card is just Farrak running at you.
Given that Farrak is a murder blender, that makes sense.
Yep. Would it surprise you to learn that she's not even the strongest melee attacker in that faction?
It would not, given that I remember what we used to have with Sculpey models. Do we still have Oh shoot, what was his name?
Yeah, so we do. He is here. So this is his is artwork.
Yep, Krashpa.
This is Kashpara.
I remember Kashpara.
Yeah.
With his mighty power needle.
He has a big power needle. So yeah, he's the guy who gets more stats the more fury he has. So for each 2 fury tokens he has on him during his activation, he unlocks one of these abilities. And the abilities are like +2 movement, +2 accuracy, +4 damage, plus reduce incoming damage. So he's a field officer, but he can't order anyone.
Yeah. Because his job is to have everybody else give him fury.
Yeah, so you just pump fury into him, and then he just you just set him off like a Beyblade, right? You just let it rip, and he just spins around the table and kills everyone. It's wild. It's like a mini game. Like you just wait for him to do stuff. But then he goes to accuracy 6 and he crits for 19 armor piercing. Once all of his buffs are active. And he moves 6 inches a turn and reduce incoming damage and has riposte, which lets him attack you when you hit him. Yeah, he goes wild. And then this guy might be this guy's stronger depending on who you're attacking. Because his critical also has precise and armor piercing at the same time.
Gotcha.
But he is way worse at ordering people than Farrak is. He has way less army support.
Yeah, only 2 order and less radius.
Yeah. We play this build. This is carry first cloud where he just has a bunch of damage reduction. And he has armor on, so he has an armor value. So he can be super tanky sometimes. Yeah. So, it's pretty wild. Good game though. That was fun as fuck.
Yeah, GG. Yeah,
That was super
yeah. It
fun.
was it was fun playing. Is basically the exact opposite of what I normally do, which
Yeah.
is play coy and defensive and try to shoot
Yeah.
everything. And
These guys kind of like death ball up the table because what they want to do is like they want to like
yeah.
lose models as they're like pushing basically.
Hmm.
In a very like limited account. That's why I said like at the beginning, I was like, killing the one guy early. It's like usually not the
Yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah. You that was definitely what set off the death ball.
Yeah, I remember we
Like,
like I lost the game one time because I was like, oh, I'll take like a random like set of attacks into a pack warrior, and I like crit twice on an accuracy 3 gun.
yeah.
So the key
Whoops.
is that if you roll
Bad guy wasn't
high,
supposed to die there.
if you roll high dice, you can choose your results. You don't always take the top
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
so you can be like, I'll take these ones so I don't crit or whatever. But because I only had
No
3
accident
accuracy, it was
rules.
like 3 sixes and a 17, and a guy just died, and I was like, oh no. When he was in the middle of the team and everyone freaked out.
What have I done?
Yeah. Well, this is done. Okay. It was really funny. So a lot of times like what you have to like try to play around it where you like damage a bunch of them and then you kill like a bunch of models all at once and like but it basically lets the Zren player play really aggro with the pack warriors where they like go run and do objectives with them.
Hmm.
Because if you kill them like if they're set up for it and you kill a pack warrior early, like the downside is so bad.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's Breachstorm.
Hmm.
Those are the
Yep.
starter sets. So that's like
Hmm.
those two teams are like, I mean, we played like 1,000 games against each other with them.
Yeah.
But things get pretty wild once you start getting into team building and upgrades and stuff.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna start looking into the team building. I should. I probably just shouldn't play as the. It's absolutely going to give me bad habits if I play
If you
as
play
your team.
Homeworld
Yeah, if I play Homeworld,
and you just like sit back.
like, yeah, it's just like that's what I normally do, and I feel like I should be like doing other things. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it will teach me the game a lot better if I play as the other faction.
Yeah, you can also like Homeworld. All the factions can kind of like build into hybrid builds. Like you can play aggro Homeworld, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna load the list builder so I can look at all the cards.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
but so Bastion is Zren, and so he basically like adopts a bunch of their mechanics. He has he projects like auras and he is like vengeful and stuff. But he makes his team really fast. So and then he gives them bonus accuracy when they attack things near him. So he like runs up the middle, and then all you do is like shoot at the stuff he's next to. So you can
Mm-hmm.
play like really aggressive. You can play shotgun guys like the breachers. Um, are very good close range, and they make your team better when they shoot things within 4 inches of them. So you can like play the same, like you can play like the gun faction, but like play it like it's a melee faction almost.
Mm-hmm.
You're just shooting people from melee range essentially. um, but I think the other one you might enjoy Adavari. Um, because they're all hybrid, so all the models are like good at both shooting and melee. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they can play sort of standoffish, but their ranges aren't very long, so they don't like they don't have the same like ability to play around the corners like Homeworld does. But everyone like their action economy is really good, so they just like take a bunch of actions in their turn. They're also low model count. You'll
Oh yeah,
typically
they've
play
got
5
three
models.
with the +1 instead of.
Yeah,
Oh wow, yeah, that's really good action economy.
yeah, and then they also have actually yeah, Halcyon does it. It's the invisibility nanofield. They reposition themselves at the end of the round. So after you do all your
Aha.
objective scoring, they just like they like cloak away basically.
Hmm.
And then they're also like they take less damage from long range because you can't see them.
Neat. Mm-hmm. Fun.
They're also like they have a lot of like sort of little mini games because they have an extra resource called adaptation. and they have like a bunch of different ways to get adaptation on themselves. But then it's in some cases like extra actions. They can like buff themselves and change their stats and stuff as they go.
Cool.
So yeah. Anyway, thanks for playing my game.
Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for teaching me.
Sick. Well, I put you in the event, and I put this as your score for round 1. So you'll just be in it now.
All right. That was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Cool. Well, I'm gonna ramp up my stream. But then we can probably keep hanging out, I guess, if you're around.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I
other
should be
people are doing.
around. I mean, I'll have to eat dinner at some point, but
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Let's break for dinner and then like meet back up and
sounds
play
good.
Some more games.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Well, thanks, Elliot. Thanks for playing.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
So long.
All right, chat. That's a whole game of Breachstorm. That was a little bit longer because so that's my friend. He's been a friend of mine since like we were kids, and so he's very analytical. I knew he would pick that up pretty quickly. But yeah, we got a crazy endgame board state there. I think like I played aggro at the beginning so that the game was a little bit faster. But that led to like this really sort of very fascinating endgame. So that was, I think, a very good introductory game. But thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game and were able to pick up what we were talking about, especially at the early game there. And I will have another game in the league. We're currently running a league for this in my server, and I will have a second game tomorrow. So that will probably be a similar vibe where I'm sort of like walking them through a lot of the mechanics and stuff. We'll see how much they've studied to begin with and stuff. But yeah, so more Breachstorm tomorrow. But as it stands, thanks for playing, and I will see you guys on the motto. Good night, everybody. Let's go raiding, I guess. We are going to raid. Let's see. Long War TV is live. Mostly Long War TV. It's Long War TV or no one, I guess. Let's raid Long War. Cool. The OGs of the hobby over there. Sweet. Well, I'll see you all later. Cheers, everybody.